All right, folks, we have here a Permobil F5VS for vertical standing. This is the Mac Daddy of all power chairs. This power chair has 7 electrical functions. So this one here will stand you straight up in the air if you're completely paralyzed. So folks, this chair only has 5 miles, folks. 5 miles on this power chair. Literally brand new. So if you're looking for, this is the most expensive power chair you can ever buy, okay? Because it's a very integrated power chair. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make the chair stand up, okay? That's what everybody wants to see. So if you're going to do that part, the first thing you have to do is, let me do this real quick so I can start and show you what I'm talking about. So if you're gonna make this chair stand up, the first thing you have to do, you have to put the knee brace on whoever's going to be using the chair. And when you put this knee brace, you want to make sure the foot plates are in. If they're out a little bit, it's hard because you can't get past the cushion. But if the foot plates are in, you can slide this in here like this, and it should drop like that. And this knee brace is adjustable by turning this. If you need it out or more, there's a knob here to adjust it. The second thing you need to do, if you're going to stand a person up, you need to have the chest guard, or you need to have a chest strap. This one does not have a chest strap, so that's why it has a chest guard. Again, this chest guard can be adjusted closer or further away than the person who's using the chair. It can be tilted any way you want. So now you've got the patient in here and you're ready to go. You hit the first button, and it's going to take a few seconds here, and you'll see all kinds of movement on the chair. You'll see the leg, you'll see it. So this is the standing position starting to go up. And all of a sudden you'll see the seat kind of straighten out. It's just an amazing, I've been in this business for 27 years, and over the last 10 years, these chairs have become so dependable, so quiet. So we're almost there, folks. So this would be almost a standing position here. It's not going to stand you like this. It's going to stand you on an angle, which is what it's supposed to do. Okay? There we go. So here we are in the standing position, folks. And the thing about this chair, even though you're standing, you can still drive this chair. So if you want to do a presentation, you're a business person, or you just need to move around your house, you can still move around your house in a standing position. Let me show you all the way around the chair so you can see that what I'm talking about. This chair is literally brand new. There's the back of the chair. You can see all kinds of motors, one here, one here, one here. I mean, there's motors everywhere on this chair, plus the drive motor. There's some more under here. So this is the back of the chair. So you can see the back. And we're going to turn the chair around and bring it this way so you can see how well it drives. And another thing about this chair, when this chair is in the standing position, these wheels up front are on the ground. When we go back down, you'll see them. Then they're gonna come back up to here. So when the chair goes up in a standing position, the wheels go down on the ground. As a matter of fact, let's bring the seat down. So that's the standing position, folks. And you'll see the wheels here in a second come up. It's just there's so many moving parts on this chair. Just a great, great power chair. And this is a Permobil. It's the highest quality chair you can get. So your seat's coming down. We're going to bring it all the way back down. There goes the wheel. This is a front wheel drive power chair, okay? So there's nothing on the ground right now except the front wheel. This is good because this chair here, folks, okay, we're all the way back down. This chair here weighs probably 450 to 460 pounds, okay? So it takes a special lift for this chair, or you have to have a handicap van, okay? So, so we're all the way down. Let's look at the base before we do all the other functions to show you how well built this chair is. So you can see the tires at the front are 14-inch. They're not going to mark your floor, and they're solid tires. You've got caster wheels in the back, 8-inch caster wheel in the back, solid tires. You can see the suspension here and here. There's 2 separate shocks here. This chair has 4 shocks, 2 on each side. With the weight of the chair and all these shocks and another 200 pounds of user, that's like 600 pounds pushing down these springs. This is why this chair has such a great ride, folks. That's why. Plus it's engineered properly. There's a motor back here that goes directly from here to the hub right here, direct, no chain, no belt. If I want to push this chair, you can, I'm not going to lift it, 460 pounds, and I can't push it because it's in gear. But if I turn the power off, just like a car, if you want to put it in neutral, you would just push this lever down here and watch. There we go. It's in neutral. You see the wheel just roll freely now? You have to do both motors on both sides. You can wheel this chair around. When you're done, put the lever up and you're back in gear, okay? You have anchor points here and here. You can't see them in the video, but this is where you secure your chair if you transport your chair. You have 4 of these anchor points. They're stuck behind the fender. You'll see them when you get your chair. You have 4 of those, okay? Let's put the power back on. And the reason you want the power off when you put the chair in neutral, you want no resistance in the motor. All right, so the second feature we're going to do with this chair, and I don't know if I mentioned this when I started this video, I think I did. This chair has 7 electrical functions, folks. 7 electrical functions. The second one we're going to show you right now is the seat lift. So the seat lift is, well, first of all, after you're done standing, you don't need this part no more, anymore. So we're going to take this off, and we're going to take the knee brace, and you can keep the knee, see how the knee brace is not coming up really good right now because it's hitting the cushion? You do have to have, so this is why, if you get this chair, go back to your video, now with the legs in, look at that, folks. I should follow my own instruction. I should follow my own instruction. Let's put the legs back out. So now, since you're not standing the chair up, you don't need the knee brace and you don't need the the chest guard. So now we're going to do the seat lift. Okay, now you're going to see the seat going up. This chair, folks, is one of the only chairs that has a 14-inch seat lift. Most chairs have, well, the least is be 5, 10, 12. This one is 14 inches. So you're going to start at 22 and it's down. You'll be at 36 inches to the top of the seat when you're elevated all the way to the top. Again, this is one of the few power chairs in America that has a 14-inch seat lift. Also, even though the seat's elevated, you can drive this chair still, you can see it, at a good speed with the seat elevated, okay? So this is your 14-inch seat lift. As a matter of fact, you can see the base better, the suspension now. You can see the actuator for the seat lift. You can see the base of the chair, how it's built. All right, so that's your 14-inch seat lift. All right, folks. Now let me show you something also. Let's bring the legs in. I want to show you something. I always hit the wrong button. I'm going to bring the legs in. I'm going to bring the seat back down. The hardest part of this chair is when you get this chair, there's like 8 buttons here. Once you learn which button does what, it's going to be a lot easier. Even I make a mistake when I'm not looking at the buttons. So let's just say you're halfway up in the air, okay? And I just want to do something real quick here. Look at this. You see this chair tilting forward? Look at that. That's one of the options you have with this chair. The seat tilts forward. Look at that, folks. So if you needed some help getting out, you leave the seat elevated and you tilt it. Folks, you're standing up. You can go even higher. So this is another thing this chair has. It has the anterior tilt, folks. Folks, as I said, this is crazy, crazy engineering. So now what I'm going to do, if I can figure out which button I'm at here, there we go. I'm going to bring the anterior tilt back down so you can see it. I'm going to bring the seat back level. And now I'm going to bring the seat back down. So far we've covered the standing position, the 14-inch seat lift, the anterior tilt. The next feature we're going to show is called the tilt. So the tilt, now we did a forward tilt, but now we're going to do what's called a backward tilt. So now the base here is tilting back. So when that happens, of course, the legs are going to go and the back are going to go, they're all connected. This is good if you need to relieve pressure off your back, off your bottom, off your back. You want to relax or you want to have circulation in your legs. So if you want to have circulation in your legs, you would go to this one here and you would raise your legs up in the air. Now I'm going to show you the extreme position. You don't have to go this extreme. So here we go. So look at this, folks. This will definitely give you circulation in your legs. Now, you don't have to go this far forward. If you're halfway tilted, and these legs are adjustable too. We can adjust the length of these foot plates. So if you're 5 feet tall, 6 foot tall, we can adjust everything for you. So you can see even halfway tilted, your legs are still higher than your bottom. So far we've covered 4 or 5 functions so far. So let's bring I have to look at the buttons here. Let's bring the tilt all the way back down, and we'll leave the legs out for now. And now what we're going to do, we're going to do the recline. Let me look at the buttons. I'll just stay here out of your way here. So the recline is just the back right here going back by itself. So you can see the back going back by itself. That's called electric recline. Look at that. So if you're laying flat in this chair, let's see how far it'll go. That's it. So this would be the electric recline if you were laying flat in your chair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the recline back up. So many things you can do with these chairs. It's unbelievable what you can do. As I said, I call this the Mac Daddy of power chair, of comfort. All right, so the seat's back up. I'm going to bring the legs back down. And I want to show you something else about the legs. You see this little motor right here, folks? Another motor which we didn't see earlier. There's a motor here. What that motor does, you can adjust the foot plate back and forth. Not only do they go up and down, but they can go up and down this way. So let me bring the legs all the way in so you can see what I'm talking about. But that option to make the legs go up and down cannot be done through the joystick, to this part. You have to go through the joystick. So let me bring the legs down. So what you have to do now, you have to go on the setting on the joystick. So you take the knob on the left side, keep pushing it forward until you see a picture of your chair. Oh, I passed it. There we go. So now I have a picture of the seat on my screen. Whatever portion is yellow, if this is yellow, then you'll have the recline. If the bottom is yellow, you'll have the seat lift. If the whole chair is yellow, you'll have the standing. So what you want right now, you want the foot plates right here yellow, and you want an arrow coming up and down like this. Not this way, but up and down next to your foot plate on your screen. You can change the setting by moving the joystick sideways. So I'm going to move it sideways until I see the arrow, the foot plate yellow with the arrow next to it. Getting close, getting close. There we go. So now I've got the arrow pointing up and down, yellow in the foot plate. Now you're going to use your joystick. Watch, if I push the joystick back, see the legs going down? If you go down too far, you're not going to be able to drive the chair. The lights are going to turn, well, they are turning red here. So now if I try to drive the chair, I wouldn't be able to drive because you're too close to the ground. And now we're going to bring them back up this way. So folks, as I said, this chair has everything, folks. All right. So let's look at the front of the chair. I'm going to put it back in drive. I want to show you how this chair turns in your house. So if you had this chair in your house, you would probably bring the legs in all the way in like this. Because the closer you are to the chair, the better the circle will be. So now, if you're in your house, this is what it looks like. I'm going to bring it close to the wall so you can see. This would be your turning radius in your house. So you need really, you just saw it, so I don't need to explain anymore. All right, so let's look at the front of the chair. So the seat on this chair is 17 by 18, but folks, these chairs are fully customized. So if you're 5 feet tall, or if you're 6 foot tall, 260 pounds, we can take the cushion off. We can expand these frames out. We can expand the arms out. We can make the cushion bigger. We have everything here. We can custom fit this chair to you, okay? So it does not really matter what I'm showing you right now in the seat size, but right now the seat is 17 by 18. It's a gel seat. There's gel, I'm sorry, that's not gel. This is air in here. This is an air seat. So there'll be a pump right here. You can see the valve right here. You can pump air and adjust this part of it where your bottom sits to the pressure you want, okay? You have a safety belt. You also have under this arm a USB port if you want to charge your phone. It's right there. There's a USB port right there. This chair has a swing away joystick, so if you get to a dining table, you can swing it over to the side instead of having to raise the arm up. Now the joystick is on the left side, okay? If you're right hand, we can take all this, we can put it all here on the right side. This chair also has, watch, it has the headlights, the factory headlight, folks. And you also have the rear lights. You have hazards. You have left flashers, right flashers. Also, when we ship this chair, folks, right here is a button right into this gap, but the button is up here, so you have to put your hand in here. As a matter of fact, and when you push it sideways, there's no more power in the chair. That's your breaker right here. So when you receive your chair, you'll have to go in here, turn the breaker back on, and then you'll have power everywhere on the chair. Okay? And this is the front of your chair. And I think you also have here, oh, the lights are down there for the hazards and the flashers. Okay? So fully loaded. I don't know what else to tell you. The headrest is also fully adjustable on this chair. Right here, you can see the adjustments. You also have bag hooks here, so if you want to carry a backpack, you have bag hooks for here. This chair is like, I hope I'm not missing anything. All right, so let's talk about the charging port. When you charge this chair, you'll take your Permobil charger and you'll plug it, oh, this side. You'll plug it right here under the joystick, and as soon as the charger light goes to full or turns to green, these chargers will stop charging. They're smart chargers. They will not overcharge your chair. So let's recap. Let me turn the lights off. What do we have here? We have a Permobil F5VS for vertical standing. This chair has 7 electrical function. It has 5 miles. It's literally brand new. It has the standing position. It has the 14-inch seat lift. It has the electric tilt, electric recline, electric feet, interior tilt, and the feet that go up and down. 7 electrical function, folks. It has the light kit from the factory. It has a safety belt. It has a swing away joystick. It has the adjustable headrest. It has the bag hook in the back. It has the famous Permobil's quality and suspension. And it comes with the knee brace, and it comes with the chest guard, charger. Also, I forgot to mention, this is one of the few chairs that also goes 7.5 miles an hour. 7.5 miles an hour. You'll see the video outside. So folks, if you're looking for the Mac Daddy of all power chair, and you're looking at this one, well, 5 miles on this one, practically brand new, great power chair. All right, folks, this is a really nice power chair. Top speed is 7.4 miles an hour on this power chair. And when you stop, you can see it brakes automatically. It has built-in brakes on the motors. So no problem in the grass with this chair. As long as you have good cut grass or a good bottom in your grass, you should be fine. So this is the Permobil F5VS with 5 miles, practically brand spanking new. I'm going to raise the seat lift up so you can see me driving with the seat lift elevated. So if you're going to drive with the seat elevated, please do it on flat surface, okay? So this one has the 14-inch seat lift, a high-speed motor of 7.5 miles an hour. It has the tilt, the recline. It has the electric legs up and down, in and out. Just fully loaded power chair. So the seat's elevated now. So top speed right now is 1.1 mile an hour with the seat elevated. So this is a little slower than walking speed. Walking speed is about 2 miles an hour. This is about 1.2 miles an hour. This is fully loaded. As you can see, the chair is literally brand new. So if you're looking for the top of the line and standing power chair, with everything you can ask for. It'll come with the chest brace, the knee brace, the charger. Gorgeous power chair, folks. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.